Hello everybody, I'm Seth Weissman and welcome to another episode of Safe Real Estate. Today we are going to talk about the major difference between a commercial purchase and sale agreement and a residential purchase and sale agreement. And in my humble opinion, the major difference is that in a commercial sale, the seller is not obligated to disclose defects, or frankly, they're not obligated to disclose anything about the property. Our courts assume that the buyer is sophisticated and they apply the principle of caveat emptor or buyer beware to the sale of all commercial property. As a result, it is the buyer's job to figure out if the property is suited for the buyer's particular needs. So in other words, if the property has a structural defect, if there are termites, if the roof needs to be replaced because it is leaking, none of those things are things that the seller is obligated to disclose. The seller cannot lie if asked, but there is no affirmative obligation to disclose issues with the property. And what does that mean for buyers? Well, the answer is the buyer has to use greater caution to carefully inspect the property. Normally, they're going to hire an engineer to fly spec the structure. And in many cases, if they're buying a business along with the property, such as a retail store or an apartment that is leased to tenants, the buyer is going to carefully review all financial records of the business and maintenance records to make sure that it is a good investment. And frankly, what all of this means is that buyers in commercial transactions need a much longer due diligence period than they would normally ask for in a residential transaction. So it's not uncommon for buyers to ask for a 60-day due diligence period rather than a 10-day or 15-day due diligence period. And frankly, just to get a survey of a commercial property can often take 30 to 60 days. In any event, I wanted to make sure that this was something that commercial agents fully understood and appreciated, because it really completely changes your view of commercial transactions. I hope this episode of Safe Real Estate has been beneficial. As always, it's great to see everybody. Please continue to tune in. Bye now.